Ever wondered what a full 8-hour wedding day might look like? Well, in today's video, I'm going to break that down for you in 8 minutes. Hi there, my name is Jennifer Cook, and I'm a photographer and videographer serving both Tennessee and Virginia. My goal here on this channel is to educate other photographers, share my experiences with other photographers, and share a glimpse of my daily life with you. So, in today's video, I said we were going to break down an 8-hour wedding day in 8 minutes, from start to finish. So, I'm just going to talk through it and what we normally do. During the first hour of photography, so we arrive to the venue, and we normally photograph on the details. So we get a box from the bride or the coordinator of all the bride and groom's details. And we just do flat lays, and we do all the detailed photos, lots of macro ring shots, all that fun stuff. We also do the wedding dress shots, veil shots, we photograph shoes, any special perfumes, like anything blue, borrowed, old, you know, those special wedding things. We do the invitation suite if they have menus, really any of those detail items that you want to bring. Hair pieces, we'll do everything that you have prepared for us. We'll take photos of all those things. I spend an hour doing that because I want to get the most like artsy creative things for you, because you've carefully chosen these details for your day, and so I want to capture those and include those in the final gallery for you. And then during the second hour of photography, I normally do getting ready photos with both the bride and groom. If I have a second photographer, Daniel, he does second photography for me, he's my husband, then he'll be off with the groom during that second hour, and he'll be doing stage getting ready photos with the groom, as well as just like goofy photos, all that type of stuff. And then I'm with the bride and her bridesmaid doing getting ready photos. I'll do stage getting ready photos with the bride and her mother, kind of like by a window with natural light, and I'll talk them through a whole bunch of poses for that. So I allow an hour for getting ready and stage photos like that. And then for the third hour of photography, that's when the bride and groom are pretty much completely ready by now. And we'll do bridal portraits. So I'll do bridal portraits with the bride, and then Daniel will do groom portraits with the groom. And then we'll also do, if time allows, we'll do bridesmaids photos. So group photos with the bride and bridesmaids, and then Daniel will do the group photos with the groom and groomsmen. And then sometimes the bride and groom want to do first looks during this time. And so within that third hour, we also have to plan in a chunk of time to do a first look for the bride and groom, and sometimes also a first look for the bride and her father. Actually, most commonly, that's always the case. The first look with the bride and groom is more sometimes people do that, but sometimes people are more traditional, and they want to do that during the ceremony. During the fourth hour of photography, that's where the ceremony happens. So we plan about 30 minutes for the ceremony, although some ceremonies can be 20 minutes, some go 30. And then after the ceremony is completed, we go right into family formals for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we'll go straight into the large bridal party portraits for about another 15 minutes. And then right after that, the fifth hour of photography, we go into doing the romantic portraits of the bride and groom. This is my absolute favorite time of the day to do photography, because it's normally during golden hour, and that's where we get to create those glowing images for the couples. And it's just super fun time, and I know that these are the photos that the couple is going to be really, really excited about for like forever. So we spend 30 minutes doing romantic portraits, lots of poses, candid, stuff like that. And then after we're done with the romantic portraits is when we will, so the bride and groom will be announced into the reception, and then if there's a prayer for the food, there'll be a prayer for the food, and then the guests will go straight into eating. The 6 hour photography is normally the guests are eating, and normally the speeches will happen at some point during this time. So best man speech, maid of honor speech, and then all the special dances will normally happen as well. So first dance, mother-son dance, father-daughter dance, and sometimes people do an anniversary dance. And this is where we photograph all these events happening. And normally the cake cutting will also happen within this hour as well. The seventh hour photography, on the wedding day, is a lot of just like party time, a lot of dancing. But something we also do, or sometimes couples will also do like a shoe game. And so if they have any like special games, maybe like a dollar dance during the 7th hour, it's kind of when those events take place. And so we kind of just photograph those happening. During the 7th hour, sometimes we might take a couple outside again to take more photos if it's still light outside. If it's dark, then we probably won't. And then the 8th hour is just a lot of party dancing, and then sometimes the couple will choose to do a private dance before the send-off. And so as we help everyone line up outside for the send-off, they'll do a private dance, so we'll take some photos of them having their private dance if they want us. If they don't want us to, then we won't, because it's a private dance. And then we photograph the send-off. And so that is kind of how we do in 8-hour wedding and in 8 minutes. So as always, if you have any questions about this and what we do during a wedding day, please write them in the comments. And then if you'd like to see more content like this, then feel free to like and subscribe for more content in the future.